broadcasting from under the roof of Lone Depot Park as we ready for game time. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Sandy Alcantara will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Tommy Pham stands in as he looks at a called strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the AB now. Fernando Tatis Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
That's wide, 2-0. Just starting things out here in South Florida. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Dinelson Lamet, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Starling Marte is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today. Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Starling Marte is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Birdie.
Into the box, John Birdie. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs, 26 RBIs. The 1-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. A 1-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Nick Castellanos now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 14 homers, and an even 40 RBIs. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire. Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And another throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. 1-0 count, the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Birdie at second with 2 down. In there, 3-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Ready with the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So now here is Corey Dickerson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score. Here's Will Myers. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Outside and low, 3-0.
No strike.
Austin Nova will be next. Here it comes on 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next, it'll be Austin Nova. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count now. A runner at first with no outs here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And the hit will be Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average coming in at 266. 13 home runs and 49 runs batted in. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's fouled away. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. No score here as we play inning number 2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard, and up next is Ha-Seong Kim. He's set and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike. That's a ball.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. This is on the ground over the first. 1 there. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More to come from Lone Depot Park right after this. Now it'll be Miguel Rojas in his career against this pitcher. He's 0 for 5.
Miguel Rojas.
First pitch of the AB now.
0-1. Count 1-0.
Popped him up. And there's the first out.
Batting 7. The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So next to hit is Brian Anderson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 2-2. To short. He's got it. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in now, Sandy Alcantara, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And Tatis is there to end the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back to South Florida following this. Jurickson Profar digs in next, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So here now is the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. And now a pitch on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Fouled away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Padres down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
Now the first pitch. Starling Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full. 3-2. John Birdie waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And now in the box, John Birdie. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Pitch on the way.
Hey!
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Count is 3-2.
Too high. Ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he falls behind. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Change up low, 2-0. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
No runs, no hits, and 2 errors thus far for San Diego. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fouled off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So next to bat will be Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Aguilar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that brings up Austin Nola. The pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next to dig in, Trent Grisham. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. In there, strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-0.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
2-2.
But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
On the ground to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. batter will be Ha-Seong Kim. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Padres down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now. And that will bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. Now here's the first offering.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Up next from Miami, Jacob Stallings comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, the double play.
Up next for the Marlins, the pitcher.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Into the box now, Sandy Alcantara. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in. He can't get there as it falls in. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Here's Starling Marte. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
As a look, now the pitch. Ball 4. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box, John Birdie, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The set and the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So our situation as the bases loaded. 2 men out. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he is in there.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Bureau, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
1-2 now. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a Ball lined toward the alley in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And the runner will score from second. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chris Paddock, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 59, Chris Paddock.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he lines it out to center. Grisham's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Marlins lead it 4-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
Jurickson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Profar, 28 years old. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Offered at a low one there, but came up empty. Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jurickson Profar becomes the first out of the inning. Eric Hosmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Eric Hosmer.
First delivery to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 309 is the average entering play. A dozen home runs and 58 runs batted in. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey.
2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Tommy Pham, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way.
Hey.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-1 home. is strike two swinging.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next up is Jake Cronenworth. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the AB now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And this will be fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he popped him up. Anderson into shallow left. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Marlins 4 and the Padres 1. Craig Stammen enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. the 6th inning now. And stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 on its way.
That's out.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Count is
No
2-1.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
The third baseman.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Marcus. Intended to be down in the zone. And this better pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson.
That's a ball.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Stammen has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 3. Jacob Stallings is on deck. That misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next, here is Jacob Stallings. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Ball
Outside
2.
and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2
balls,
strikes.
2 strikes.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Garrett Cooper
that's
is
off
at
the
the
plate.
plate as he looks at ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Cooper Stands at an impressive 6'5". Swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 3-0 offering. And it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. And now the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Anderson, the runner at third. Stallings on second. Cooper on at first with nobody out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, last night must seem like a million years ago. They couldn't get anything going, but they're lighting it up in this one.
Standing in now, John Birdie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
And that one yanked just foul. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Pomeranz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Nicholas Castellanos will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here comes the 1-2.
2-2, count.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the first
So
baseman.
here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. Drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Second and third, 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. Rounded slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Pablo Lopez will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. 7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder, Will Myers. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
1-0 count. Here it is. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. Dickerson going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers, number 148 for his career, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. And the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here it comes.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he misses there, 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here comes the 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. Hit down the third baseline. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Another 2-2 offering.
We got full count.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So now to the plate, Ha-Seong Kim, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 7 and the Friars 2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
Now here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and a 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The windup and the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're on top 7-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Curtis is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jazz Chisholm will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
First base, number 10.
First offering on its way. Jurickson Profar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Ball 2.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Manny Machado will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
13, Manny Machado.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing their bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Machado leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Up next, Jake Cronenworth. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis Jr. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad, not good.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Marlins lead this one 7-3. Tim Hill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25, Tim Hill.
Now to the plate, Jacob Stallings. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Jacob Stallings.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sinker, 3-2 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next to stand in is Jazz Chisholm, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Set, here it comes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will get this one. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next up, Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. 0-1 pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins down quietly. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Anthony Bass comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Myers. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
1-2. Lifted into center field. Marte is right there, 1 down.
Up next to the Padres, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Digging in now for San Diego. Austin Nola struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 count and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0.
Ball in.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Now a little looper down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Next to hit, Ha-Seong Kim. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's Jurickson Profar, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Nola over at second. Grisham on at first with 2 down. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Victor Caratini.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Ball 1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
The 1-1 home. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2 out, bases loaded. San Diego down to their final strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Fish used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sandy Alcantara earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he allows only 1 hit in 5+ innings in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.